them.
Say that again. Koibra, ignore the camera.
You don't really have to do... It doesn't really mean that you have to just completely...
What doesn't? What are we talking about?
Where, like, you don't just blank out Christianity because it's not what we believe in. It's still okay to participate in it, just you can't, like, you need to, like, accept what they're saying, but then you need to blank out the stuff that you know isn't correct. Like, because they, like, twist the commandments, and on one of them they said, on the Shabbat one, it says, remember to keep the seventh day holy. It doesn't say anything on what you need not to do when they do it on paper, but in the Bible it tells you exactly what and what not to do. Basically.
What's the goal? What's your focus?
To get to heaven.
Where's heaven going to be?
Here, on earth.
So what's the difference in what you believe and Christianity?
Well, Christianity, like, they don't really honor the Sabbath day because, like, I know friends, I don't criticize them or do anything like that, but, I know people Christians, who just blank out the Shabbat,
What were you going to say?
No, I was trying to figure out something, but I changed my mind.
Okay.
Just blank out the Shabbat commandment, and that's basically the big difference. And then what me and my mom believe is, like, basically we believe in Yeshua, which is what kind of Christians believe, but they call him Jesus, which isn't his name, and it can't be his name because there's no J in Hebrew. So basically, yeah. You're taking a video, aren't you?
Yes. I was trying to hide it.
I could tell you were taking a video.
So, who is the goal? What are we trying to get to in this whole point? What's the whole point of all of this? What are we reaching for?
We're reaching to get to heaven, and the reason we even do this is to not die and burn in hell forever.
Yeah. So we were just reading Exodus 20. And
verses 1 to...
Can you break it down for me?
You mean break it down?
Break it down.
Oh.
What do you mean? What do I mean?
Then
you want me to interpret what I'm saying? You don't understand my language? Oh, I was just wondering.
Then
you don't know me?
Said all these words. I am Adonai your Yah, who brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the abode of slavery. You are to have no other gods before me. You are not to make for yourselves a carved image or any kind of representation of anything in heaven above, or on the earth beneath, or on the water below the shoreline. You are not to bow down to them or serve them, for I, Adonai your Yah, am a jealous Yah, punishing the children for the sins of the parents of the third and fourth generations of those who hate me, but displaying grace to the 1000th generation of those who love me and obey me. You are not to use lightly the name of Adonai your Yah, because Adonai will not leave unpunished someone who uses his name lightly. Remember the day Shabbat to set it apart for Adonai. You have 6 days to labor and do all your work, but the 7th day is a Shabbat for Adonai your Yah. On it you are not to do any kind of work, not you, your son or your daughter, not your male or female slave, not your livestock.
Wait a minute. Saturday's the highest paying day. You get double money on Saturday.
Well, it's still not okay.
What if I'm broke and I need money?
You still can't do it.
Well, doesn't the Most High know my heart? So he'll forgive me for that. Because I got Yeshua and he's my pimp. Alright, I'm his pimp.
No.
Can't I just say, by the blood of Yeshua, he saved me and he has grace so I don't have to, I can go get me some money on Sabbath?
No, because
are you sure?
Yeah, it's because this.
Dang, I thought that was in there. Isn't there a clause in there somewhere?
No.
Well, then why do so many people do it, bruh?
I don't know, because people don't read the Bible. Not you, your son or your daughter, not your male or female slave, not your livestock, and not the foreigner staying with you inside the gates to your property.
So nobody can do it?
Nobody that's in the gates to your property.
Boy.
Like your slaves or anything like that.
Okay.
For in 6 days Adonai made heaven and earth, the sea and everything in them, but on the seventh day he rested. This is why Adonai blessed the day Shabbat and separated it for himself. Honor your father and your mother so that you may live long in the land which Adonai your Yah is giving you. Do not murder. Do not commit adultery. Do not steal. Do not give false evidence against your neighbor. And the last one, do not covet your neighbor's house. Do not covet your neighbor's wife, his male or female slave, his ox, his donkey, or anything belongs to your neighbor. So basically not. Stop
trying to take people's stuff.
So like say somebody dropped a $500 bill. Right? Most people,
boy, that's awesome. Everybody would dive into that, huh?
And you see it and you grab it. So you basically have two choices. One, keep it for yourself, or two, give it back to the person who dropped it. So, like, that's pretty hard. And I watched this TV show once. It was on TBN, where they had this giant case of money. It was huge, and they opened it up. It was like stacks of $1,000 bills in those metal cases.
Somebody was doing a deal somewhere.
No. It was a test. It was a test they did on TBN.
Oh, okay.
They would ask people, "Hey, can you hold this? Like, forgot
but
to."
But that's what people
something.
were thinking in their heads when they saw it.
Yeah.
Somebody.
They're like, "Can you hold this for me? I just got some work and I needed to go do something." And then they would leave for like an hour.
Boy.
And then just leave them with their money. Well, it wasn't really theirs. It was just money, but everyone thought it was a whole bunch of real money in it. But then they opened up, it was really stacks of Monopoly money.
Yikes.
And then they just sat there for an hour just holding it. Didn't take off, didn't do anything, they just held it. And then they opened it up and counted it, and it was the exact same number that they had when they gave it to them. So basically that just tells you that you need to do that. So, yeah.
Do what?
You need to not take something that you know doesn't belong to you. Or, like, say,
E-shine on deck.
I don't know, really. That's, like, really one of my only examples.
You rock. So, are you whispering to me? We have a secret? Oh, okay. He is taking a small short break at the moment. Pause.